So we're just going to start in a seated position. So today's class we're going to be focusing on opening up. So I'm hoping that around the country you've got as nice weather as we do here at the moment, but it really does shift your mood, and all of a sudden things feel a lot more hopeful, and you feel lighter. So that's awesome. So we're going to kind of be harnessing that today, and really just opening through our chest and our heart, just to give us some feel good vibes as we get into the rest of the week. So let's get started. Just coming into your comfortable seat, closing down your eyes. Taking some time to just arrive. Just let go of any rushing or things that you've been doing this morning. And then bringing your hands up to rest on your upper thigh. Just notice how that opens up through your heart space. Starting to connect to your physical body now. So for the first time today, you're probably taking a second to actually notice your body. The simple act of feeling your sit bones connected to the earth. Feeling that heaviness in the legs as they ground into the floor. And you just take a second to soften the hips. So soften the legs away from the hips. From the space, lengthening up the spine, out through the crown of the head. Shoulders softening. Chin tucking in. Feeling that heart space open. Beginning to connect to your breath. Again, we're doing this thousands and thousands of times a day. But we never take the time to focus on it. Notice its quality. Notice where you're breathing from. How it feels. We're going to do the 3-part breath pranayama today. So just starting off with some deep abdominal breathing here. So on the next inhale, can you draw that breath, that air right down into the belly and feel the belly expand like a balloon. On the exhale, squeeze the air out and draw the belly into the spine. One more abdominal breath here. Inhale, expand it out, pressing the belly out. Exhale, squeezing in towards the spine. Starting to move up the body now. On the inhale, expand the belly. Take another sip. Breathe that breath up into the lungs. Feel the ribcage pull apart. Sip in again and feel the air flood up into your heart space, into your collarbone. Hold at the top. And then on the exhale, releasing back down through those 3 levels. Into the belly. Squeeze it out. Inhale again, into the belly, into the ribcage, opening up into the heart. Hold at the top. Exhale with control, calming back down through those 3 levels. Following your own breath, moving at your own space, opening the body on the inhale. feeling the air flood your body. Pause at the top. Exhale, drawing everything back in towards the spine. One more breath like that. Inhale, press and open the belly. Inhale, pull apart the ribcage. Inhale again, into the heart. Exhale with control, coming back down, heart, rib, belly. Just bringing your breath back to normal rhythm now. Taking some time to notice any shifts in your body, in your mind, in your mood. The effect of taking control of your breath. And having the intention, the sankalpa today to open, to lighten. And then really grounding back down into the base of the body, feeling the physical body on the floor. Keeping the eyes closed. On the inhale, let's reach our arms to the sky, bringing the palms together. Exhale, drawing the hands to the heart, pranayama asana. Inhale, repeating again, really expanding the arms, stretching up. Exhale, pressing the palms together back into your heart space. Last one. Inhale, stretching the arms, opening through the heart. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Just keeping a little bit of pressure in the hands. You can press your thumbs into that heart space. Again, just keeping the eyes closed and trusting yourself through this process. On the inhale, can you tilt your head up to look at the sky? Stretching through the throat, compressing the back of the neck. Exhale, drawing the chin down towards the heart. Really stretching the back here, back of the neck. Move with the breath. Inhale to look up. Exhale, chin to heart. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back to center. On the exhale, twisting your gaze to look over to the right side. Noticing that twist and that stretch into the right side of the neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Last one, exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, drop the chin back to the heart. And let's just start doing some circular motions with the neck now. Just however feels good for you. Nice and slow. Inhaling as you roll up. Exhale as you draw the chin down. And just listening out for any clicks. Pausing wherever you want, and when you're ready, you can rotate the other way. Just loosening up our necks here. Inhale, coming back through center, keeping the eyes closed just for a second here. Pressing the fingers and the thumbs back into the heart space. Drawing your breath right down into the belly. Then inhale right up into your heart space again. Pause at the top here. Exhale down into the earth. Rubbing your palms together to generate some heat. And when you're ready, placing them over your eyes. Noticing that darkness and the flickers of light. And then when you're ready, fluttering the eyes open behind your palms, gently coming back into the room. Rubbing down the body, gently warming it up. And then we're just going to start in a wide-legged straddle today. So we're not trying to do the splits or anything, we're just trying to gently stretch into our legs to start. So you can lift your sit bones up just to help ground you into the floor. Keeping the feet flexed and the kind of toes drawing out towards the pinky side here. Lengthening through the spine. On the inhale, we're just going to gently crawl our fingers forward. So you're just really gently starting to get a nice stretch through the inner thigh and into the groin here, keeping the feet nice and flexed, stretching down the backs of the legs. And you can rest your forearms on the floor, bring them to a fist, whatever feels good for you. And just breathing here on the inhale, keeping that 3-part breath, breathing into the heart. And on the exhale, drawing that air right down into the hips, trying to soften, create space, open up. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Inhaling into the heart. Let's exhale to open into the hips, stretching into the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, gently releasing, walking the hands back up. Bring the soles of our feet together just for a second, coming into that butterfly pose, drawing the knees down towards the floor. And then using your hands as a lever to just lift that heart up and open. You might want to give a few wriggles to the knees, just releasing them. Keeping that opening through the hips going. We're going to bring our legs out in front of us. And then grab hold of our right foot and bring it on top of our left thigh. Your left hand is holding on to that right foot. And then with the right hand, you're holding on to the knee. We're doing some hip rotations here. So on the inhale, you're drawing the knee up towards the chest. And on the exhale, pressing it down. So you're creating a circular motion with your knee. Inhaling to lift, exhale. And you're drawing your awareness right down into that hip socket. So noticing the mobility, just like oiling a bike, just kind of keeping the joint mobile. Inhale, exhale. And then repeating the other way, so starting to draw the knee back anti-clockwise. Keeping that awareness right in on that hip joint. For the running, you might notice feels particularly tight. And then coming back, bringing that right leg down, just noticing the difference between both legs. The right leg might feel a little bit longer than the left now. And then repeating on the left, so grabbing hold of that foot. Left hand to the knee, on the inhale, starting to lift up. Exhale, rotating down. You'll quickly see if you have a little bit more flexibility and mobility through one side. We all usually do. Trying to move with the breath. Inhale to rise, exhale to lower. And then rotating the other way. Two more. Exhale. Coming back through center. Just taking a second for integration. So feeling that balancing out between the legs. You might feel a little bit more supported on your sit bones now as well. Noticing all those little movements and how they can start to really impact how the rest of the body feels. Opening up the eyes, let's make our way onto all fours, bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Starting to loosen up our spine here, so dropping the belly, lifting the heart to the sky, coming into cow, pressing the hands into the earth. Exhale, drawing the head towards the chest, pressing again right into the arms, into the floor, stretching the upper back. You can slightly tuck the pelvis forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, curling. Inhale, opening through the heart, soften the shoulders. Exhale. Drawing in 2 more like this at your own pace. Pausing wherever you like. Inhale. Focus on your face. Feel free to soften your forehead. And then coming back to center, we're just going to shift our arms forward slightly and bring our knees back slightly, dropping the torso down so that we start to activate through our core. And staying here if you'd like, really drawing the belly in towards the spine, pressing the arms into the floor, rolling the shoulders back away from the ears. Stage 1 here. Stage 2, if you're feeling it, feel free to come off the knees into a full plank. So really work on not letting that belly sink down. Let's keep it broad right in, slowing in to the spine. Tucking in the neck to lengthen. And holding here, draw those heels back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, elbows tuck in, and let's lower all the way to the floor. Keeping the arms where they are, forehead to the earth, untuck the toes, and then on the inhale, let's peel the heart off the ground. Baby cobra. So just nice and gentle, using the lower back to lift the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise. And press up a little bit more, really starting to warm up the back. Engage the glutes. Exhale. Last one, inhale. If you'd like, you can start to straighten the arms out. Just keeping a little micro bend here though, so that the hips stay on the ground and you're really getting into that lower and middle back. Gazing up, softening the shoulders. Breathing into that heart space. Inhale. Exhale, let's lower the head, tuck the toes, coming onto the knees, push back, downward facing dog. So hips to the sky, pressing the hands down into the floor, walking it out, bending through one leg and the other. You might want to kind of draw your chest and your gaze over to the left. That's to stretch into the side body. And then repeat on the other side, bending that left leg and gazing under the right. Anything that feels good for you. And then we're going to start keeping our feet where they are. Let's really generously bend those knees. And then from here, can you draw the heart a little bit closer to those knees? So you're just getting nice and close. Keeping the hands rooted into the floor from this place. Keep the heart where it is and start to straighten the legs out. Notice how this just deepens your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, weight into the left leg. Let's raise the right. Three-legged dog, flex the foot. And we're not sinking into that left arm. Let's keep the weight evenly distributed between both hands. Drawing the foot back and then up. Inhale here. On the exhale, you're going to try and stack those hips again, keeping the weight even. And then bend that top leg, coming into scorpion. Opening up into our hips. Breathing here. Trying to even out the body. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring that leg all the way forward into our low lunge. Drop that left knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's straighten that front leg. Come into a calf stretch. Just nice and soft. Head draws down. Inhale. Coming forward. You might like to gaze up. Soften the shoulders. Exhale. Curling. Inhale. Gaze up. Nice. Exhale. Last one. Next. Inhale. Coming forward. We're going to plant the hands this time. Tuck that left foot and let's bring the knee off the ground. Starting to rock forward and back, gently stretching right into the ground, right into our hip flexors. And then you're going to pause here and start to bend that knee back to the ground and then straighten it again. This is quite a deep stretch, keeping that heel pushing back, bend the knee, and then straighten it, heel towards back. One more like this. You might be shaking a little bit. Beautiful, straighten that. And from here, we're going to twist those left feet out to the side, dropping the heel down to the ground. Let's windmill our hands up, coming into our warrior two. Taking some time to sit up. So our heels are in a straight line here. We're bending really generously through that front thigh, trying to keep the knee directly above the ankle or just over. You should still be able to see your toes. And then the torso, twisting it to the side and kind of slotting it back in between your hips. Arms rise, really flexing through the fingers. Pressing into the outside of that back foot. Drawing the knee up to the right. Feeling the strength here. Inhale. Exhale. Can you bend a little bit deeper? Nice. Inhale. Let's bring that right forearm down to the thigh. Flip the palm facing up. And draw our left hand over our ear, opening into the side body. And let's keep that bent knee nice and strong. Can you look at your body, close your eyes and look. Notice where it feels closed off. So can you draw that left shoulder back? Can you open the heart up? Can you soften that right shoulder down? So notice where you'll hold it, you can open. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to lift up and then twist both feet out so that the toes are facing out towards each side of the mat, each end of the mat. Inhaling here. Exhale, let's open into goddess. So drawing the elbows towards each other, opening through the heart and gently bending into the knees, keeping them tracking outwards. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's twist around, coming back into that low runner's lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, pushing back. Downward facing dog. One deep breath here. Exhaling down into the earth. Heart spinning. Inhale, weight into the right. Let's lift that left leg. Flex the foot, even weight in both hands. Exhale, opening out to scorpion dog, stacking the hips. Beautiful. Inhale, let's straighten back up. Exhale, left leg comes forward into your low lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhaling, lifting the heart. Exhale, straightening that front leg, flex the foot. Inhale. Exhale, getting right into those hip flexors and into the calves. Beautiful. Close down the eyes. Last one. Coming forward. Let's plant the hands. Tuck the back knee and let's just go down and up. Down and up. Nice deep stretch, and we're keeping it slow so we don't overdo it. So only straighten as much as you can. You might want to rock forward and back. Beautiful. And then from here, inhale, we're going to twist the feet out towards the right, coming up into our warrior two on the other side. So again, taking some time to settle into this pose. So keeping the heels in line, bending right through that front thigh, bringing the torso back, slotting it into the midline. Stretching the fingers, soften the shoulders, gazing forward. Inhale here. Exhale, keeping that bend. Let's flip the palm, bring our forearm to the thigh. Draw that right arm over the ear. Rolling your weight into the outside of both feet. When you take a look at your body and look at where you can open. Drawing that right shoulder back, lifting the heart, softening. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, push that. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, gazing forward. We're just going to walk our feet nice and slowly towards the front of the mat. Keeping them hip distance apart. Gently letting gravity do its thing and draw the body down. If you'd like, you can grab hold of the heels or the backs of your calves. Gently stretching into the backs of the legs here. Feeling them start to open a little bit now. They should feel a little bit looser. You might want to nod your head from side to side. You can notice how when one part closes, so when we're closing in through the front body, we're actually opening through the back body. So we're stretching the backs of the legs while we're compressing the torso. And then gently bending through those legs. We're just going to ragdoll our hands, so just keeping them nice and floppy. Slowly rolling up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. And when you're ready, coming to the top, rolling the shoulders up and down, away from the ears, drawing that pelvis in, rooting into the earth with the feet, gently rocking from side to side, trying to find that equilibrium, that middle ground. We're pausing, and you find your center. And again, looking at your body as if there's a mirror in front of you. Notice if you need to make any adjustments. So you might have your weight still a little bit off center. You might need to drop one shoulder, up in the chin. Evening out the left and the right. And starting to connect that to your breath now. So breathing in, down into the belly. Exhaling. Release, drawing it into the spine. Inhale. Standing. Exhale, releasing into the floor. Beautiful. Starting to flow now. Inhale. Raising the arms to the sky. Gentle back bend to open the heart. Exhale. Hinge forward at the hips. Bend the knees. Forward fold. Inhale. Straighten the legs if you can. Halfway lift. Roll the hands up the shin. Tuck in the chin. Exhale. Release. Inhale, right leg comes back, coming into our high lunge, drawing that heel down, square the hips, generous bend here. Inhale, exhale, let's open back up to our warrior two. Beautiful, pressing here for the inhale, exhale, deepening that bend, beautiful. Inhale, planting that forearm down. Exhale, drawing the right arm over the ear. Beautiful. Inhale, let's straighten the torso back up, coming into our body. So exhale to drop. And you're drawing that pelvis forward, so you're not letting your body sink in. Keeping the heart high. Drawing the elbows back. Beautiful. Inhale here. Then listening carefully, exhale, you're going to twist the torso back to the front and drop that knee down so it's hovering and you're bringing the arms together. Inhale, opening back up to goddess squat. Exhale, coming to the front. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, holding here for the inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, push that, downward facing dog. First flow here, inhale, coming through plank. Exhale, drop the knees if you need. Hover or come all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, open up, scorpion dog. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, coming back through that low lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, plant the hands, push the left leg up, forward fold. Opening the back body, compressing the front body. Beautiful. Inhale, raise the arms to the sky. Gently bending back. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Pranamasana. Drop the hands. Look at yourself again. Noticing any difference between the left and the right side. Let's inhale to rise. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg back this time, coming up to your high lunge. Soften the shoulders. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. Generous bend. Stretch those arms. Beautiful. Inhale, planting that front arm down on the thigh. Lift the left over the ear. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, opening up to goddess. Beautiful. Inhale, twisting the torso, letting that back thigh hover. Exhale, open up. Inhale, drop the knee, let it hover. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, one more. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale to hover. Exhale, plant the hand, pushing back. downward facing dog. Inhale to flow. Exhale, meet you at downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale to rise. Exhale, bringing it back through. Inhale, lift the torso, soften the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Gazing at that mirror. Eyes closed. Feeling centered. Feeling open. We're going to repeat that flow one last time, but I'm just going to add in a few other things as we go along. So listening carefully, focusing on opening and finding softness wherever you are. Inhale, arms to the sky. Open. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, halfway lift, tucking in the chin. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back, high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, coming into side angle. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, twisting to the front. Exhale, goddess. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come through your flow. Exhale. Inhale, lift that heart. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale to rise the right. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, coming through, high lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, open the heart. Exhale. Pranayama, coming straight away up into that inhale. Exhale, surrender down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg back, lifting up. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. Beautiful. Inhale, extended side angle, stretching that arm, opening the heart. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, open. Inhale, soften the shoulders. Exhale, open. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hovering that knee for a second. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Downward facing dog. Exhale, side out. Inhale, raise that neck knee. Exhale, open up. Inhale, coming back through your high lunge. This time, listening carefully. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to springboard off that back leg. Keeping the front leg kind of bent, just nice and gently. Coming forward, done it again with the wall. Two, your warrior three. So flexing that foot back. It's not about height. No. Stretching the arms forward, square the hips. Nice micro bend through that left leg. Inhale. Let's bring that leg up in front of us, one-legged Tadasana. If you can, focusing on the fixed point, soften the shoulders. Exhale. Coming in to your tree pose. So bringing the sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh. If that's too much for you, just bring it down here. Just keep it off that knee joint. Hands in prayer. You can gaze down or gaze up for a little bit more balance. If you fall out, just come back in. Feeling how this pose recenters you. And again, consider where you can open. Can you press your hips forward slightly? Draw that right knee out a little bit more. Lift the heart. Draw the elbows back. Nice. Calming back down. Shaking out the legs. From here, bringing your weight into your right leg. Let's stretch that left leg back now, coming into our warrior 3 on the other side. So you're keeping a gentle micro bend, stretch the arms forward, flex that foot, square the hips, gaze down. Inhale, exhale here, beautiful. Inhale, gently bending the leg, trying to hover the foot off the ground. Coming into your tree on the other side. Bringing your hands to your heart. Gazing wherever feels good for you. And if you fall out, just notice that. Come back in. That's not a sign of failure. Every day you hit the mat in yoga is completely different. What we're doing is trying to come back, trying to center every time. One more breath here. Exhale, release the leg. Let's shake it out. Then bring our feet out, hip distance apart. And let's just do some waist rotations here. So letting the opposite hand hit the opposite shoulder and hip behind you. Let it go. And then just closing down the eyes one more time, keeping a strong posture. Bringing your attention to your heart space. Feeling any tingling or heat. Just a simple movement of the heart beating. Inhale to rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, let's surrender right down. This time planting the hands, bringing that right leg back, then the left, coming into your plank variation. Draw the heels back, press into the earth. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, elbows draw in towards the body, and you lower all the way to the earth. Beautiful. Coming into your reverse corpse pose. So bringing the arms out in front of you, forehead to the earth. Soften the shoulders. And really focusing on breathing that belly into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, you're just letting the feet flop out, the arms are soft. A nice relaxing pose. Kind of countering all of that heart opening. Beautiful. And just coming into a back bend here. So the options for you is feel free to come into a gentle cobra variation, so the forearm cobra here. And then you're just gazing up, just really gently opening through the front body. Stage one. And if it's there for you, you can come with me to say stage two, which is Savasana, snake pose. So the arms stay out in front of you, keeping the feet together. You're engaging the glutes, and you're going to lift your arms and your torso off the ground. The heart is here, beautiful. Keeping the feet on the ground, keeping them where they are. Inhale, let's draw the shoulders back, bringing the elbows together. Inhale. Exhale, arms come back to the front. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, can you draw the elbows a little bit closer? Can you lift the heart a little bit more? Inhale here. Exhale, coming back to your reverse pulse. Beautiful. Sigh it out, let it go. Nice. Then we're just going to come back up onto our knees and curl up into a ball. Child's pose variation. So bringing the knees together if you can. Let's just bring the hands behind us, palms facing up. And then drop that forehead to the earth or to a block. If the knees can't be completely together, feel free to spread them out a bit. We're just trying to really curl in. This might be just what you need. So it's a really grounding, calming feeling. And just releasing the back body. Again, feeling your belly press against the thighs on the inhale. Draw that breath right up into the heart. And then on the exhale, squeeze it all out back in towards the spine. Inhale, expanding up into the heart space. Exhale. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this time can you grab hold of your heels? We're going to try and bring the crown of our head as close as we can to our knees. So this starts to really constrict into the throat. If you've got a bad neck, then it's best to just stay in your normal child's pose that we were in. Otherwise, on the inhale, holding onto the heels, you can start to lift the hips towards the sky and see if you can straighten your arms. Stretching and kind of pulling the shoulder blades apart here. Just bringing energy back up into the upper body. Breathing here into that compression. Feeling the pressure on the crown of your head. Feel the chin drawing in towards the heart. Beautiful. And inhale, coming back down, bringing the hands out in front of you, forehead back to the earth. Just releasing, rocking from side to side. And when you're ready, you can come over onto your back. Feel free to close down your eyes now. So keeping the knees bent, drawing the heels in towards the buttocks. Just going to do a few bridges to open back into the front body. So pressing the hands into the earth on the inhale, peeling the hips off the ground and drawing the shoulder blades together, pressing into the earth. Knees draw together, lifting the glutes. We're getting right into our IT band here as well. It's important for running. Nice. Opening. Exhale. Lowering back down. Just repeating that one more time. Just keeping it nice and light so you're not trying to do an intense workout here. Couple of options for you. If you'd like, you can grab hold of your heels and lift up. This just kind of opens up through the heart. Again, you can interlock your hands behind you. Brings more awareness to your heart space and really opens into the shoulders. Breathing. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale. Lowering to the ground. Bringing the knees towards the chest, rocking from side to side. And you're going to straighten, sorry, you're not. You're going to bring that left foot on top of the right thigh. Let's hook our hands behind our back, so you're threading that left hand between that space and the left leg. Just doing a reclined pigeon here. Breathing back into the hips. Exhaling. Just scanning the body and noticing if there are any muscles that are still kind of clinging on and haven't opened and let go. Might be your facial muscles. Might be still right down into that hip. Using the power of the breath to release. Drawing that right leg in towards you just to deepen the stretch a little bit, and then pressing into that left elbow to draw the leg away. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come back. Swap our legs around. Coming onto the other side. Closing down the eyes. Scanning the body. Where can I open? Where can I let go? Beautiful. One last breath here. Exhale, coming back through center, and let's just bring the soles of our feet together to release the hips. Dropping the knees out to the side. Bringing the arms out to a T shape. Knees come back together. Let's just drop the knees over to the right and gaze over to the left. Releasing that lower back. Keeping your awareness on your heart space. One more breath here. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, let's twist the knees down towards the left. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, gazing over your right hand. Or closing down the eyes. Just letting this be a really passive close. You might want to flip the palms up. This just helps it feel a little bit more open, energizing. Inhale, let's come back through center. Exhale, if you feel like it, doing any last movements, you might want to do a happy baby or a plow, whatever you want. A few rock and rolls to re-energize. And then when you're ready, coming down into corpse pose. This is it. This is your time. Few moments of complete presence. Feeling back into the physical body. Noticing the heels, the backs of the legs, the buttocks, the back and shoulders, and the back of the head, just feeling it on the floor. Looking and scanning the body. Again, noticing what can open, what can soften, chill, and scan up the body, and it all feels good. When you find that sweet spot, connect into your breath again. Stepping into your elevated breath, 3-part breath. Inhale, expanding the belly. Bringing it up into the ribs, into the heart. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, the heart, the lungs, the belly. Inhale. Follow that 3-part breath. Each inhale, your heart feels more open, your mind feels completely calm. Softening the face if you need. Being open to receive. The saying goes, remember, ask and you shall receive. If you ask a terrible question, you'll get a terrible answer. Your mental computer is ever ready to serve you. And whatever question you give it, it will surely come up with an answer. So be open to ask for what you deserve. And remember, you are important enough to receive. Starting to deepen your breath now. Connecting back to the space. So you might hear sounds outside the room or inside your room. Recollect the time of day, And really feeling that body again on the floor. Reaching the arms up over the ears, pointing the toes. Re-energizing and exhaling, curling over to one side. Pausing for a second. And then gently making your way back up to a seated position. Keeping the eyes closed. Connecting the base of the body to the earth and lengthening up through the crown of the head. On the inhale, raise the arms to the sky. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more energizing breaths. Inhale. Expand. You can lift your head. Exhale. Coming back through center. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Rubbing your hands together. Warming them up. Placing them over your eyes. When you're ready, you can gently flutter the eyes open behind your palms. And gently coming back into the space. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. And remember that you are worthy. Open yourself up to receive.